Leapin' Leppin' Wing-a-Ding-Dong here, and welcome to the second part of the Alpine Expansion Pack, the equipment. I'm back here at the farm, and there are at least 30 pieces of equipment that you get with this pack. Look at all this. So let's not dawdle. Let's start out here. This is the Bueller 6105. The Bueller 6105, 39,000. You have choices of wheel brands, Trelleborg, Midas, and Michelin. On the Trelleborg, you have the standard and the wide tires. Wide tires a $450 option. On the Midas, you have a $450 option of the wide tires, and the Michelin is automatic wide tires at $450. So if you wanted just to get wide tires, I'd just go with the Michelin. It has 100 horsepower, top speed 19 miles per hour, 90 liters of diesel fuel. A very nice little tractor. You know what? I mean, let's take a look at the details. Look at that, it's got like a little strap, like a Jeep strap. You know, that you pull out and open up the hood. Bet that fan turns. Let's start it up and see. Yep. Cool. Even got the sink rate to it. It is a four-wheel drive, of course. And here's a big improvement. Alright? On the outside, sounds like an outside tractor, right? Now, usually when you go into the operator station view, or first-person view, it sounds like you're on the inside of a tractor, even though you're on a tractor without an operator station cab. They kept the sound. That's nice. I like that. I hope that modders will start to do this too. Because it sounds weird when you get into an open station tractor and it's quiet. Of course, it has turn signals, as any tractor would. Very nice. Bueller 6105. Next tractors we're going to take a look at is the Rigitrack series. We have the SKE50, the SKH75, and the SKH150. Let's start with the littlest tractor, and possibly the most unique. The Rigitrack SKE50 electric. This is a cool little tractor. This cool little tractor is $49,500 without options, of course. You get all different kind of colors. You can color anything you want. You can color it Case IH for $1,500. Pretty nice. You may even like a Goldhofer. It's like electric blue. Be kind of cool. Or you can just leave it the standard yellow. You have wheel brands. Midas, Michelin, Trelleborg. Midas is standard. The Michelin, you have standard for $200. Twin wheels for $2,700. Okay. On a Trelleborg, standard, twin wheels for $2,300. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. The horsepower is 68 horsepower, 50 kilowatts, with 80 kilowatt hours. Since this is not a diesel, or even petrol, it uses electric, so it uses battery. Top speed is 24 miles an hour. 50 kilowatt with an 80 kilowatt hour battery. I assume under a heavy load that battery's going to go fast. Because if there's one thing we know about lithium-ion batteries, I assume that's what this has. Under a heavy load, they don't do very well. They get ate up pretty quickly. Top speed, once again, 24 miles per hour. Here's the outside of it. A very small tractor. Very, very small. Ooh, I got close, but man, I'm good. Look at that. Anyway. There is no, like, window animations. You get a horn. Very electric horn. Here are lights, of course. Which is interesting. I already see something really weird with this. So the top lights look to be halogen. Although I could be wrong, they could be LED. The secondary lights are LEDs. And the headlights look to be halogen as well. LEDs in the back. And LED turn signals, I assume? Yeah. No? Possibly. But anyway, if you know halogens, they use a little bit more power, so let's start it up. Sounds like a fuel pump. Nice, roomy interior. Got a little pedal down there when you start off. Now, I will say one thing about this tractor. It picks up speed ungodly quick. And you're up to 26. Because it's an electric tractor. It has a CVT type transmission in it. Or it may be a direct drive motor. There's a difference between engines and motors. Just want to let you guys know that. But hey, not too bad. She goes pretty fast. I would be really interested to see on what this thing will do under a heavy load. I bet it will eat the battery up quicker than quick. Quicker than an iPhone even. And we know how their batteries are. Not very good. Not very good. The next machine in this pack is the Rigitrack SKH75. The Rigipack SKH75. There it is. Base price of $82,000. You can change the color on it, but we're going to leave it just the same as for, you know, make it a little bit easier for you guys. And me. Alright. You got your wheel brands, your Michelin, your Midas, and that's it. Wheel setup, both are either standard or twin wheels. There's no in-betweens. Twin wheels on a Michelin is $2,650. On a Midas, it's only $875. It's up to you what you want to do on that. You can add a front loader attacher to it. It has 110 horsepower, even though it says 75. But that could be something else. 90 liters of diesel fuel, 25 liters of DEF, 24 miles per hour is the top speed. Take a look at it here. Nice engine detail there. I'm going to have to move this anyway. Well, maybe. Okay, that's just weird. Has a oh, that's to circulate the E-fluid to cool the batteries. Anyway, start this up. A very diesel-y sound. Nice interior. Horn. Take a look at it here. Fan's not spinning on that one. Slightly disappointed on that. But not surprised. Top speed 26 miles per hour. Although it says 24 in the description. The next tractor... Actually, now I think it does have buddy seat. They all have buddy seats. Actually, it looks like they are all the same cab except for this one. These two here almost... I think they share the same cab. Anyway. The next one here is a Ridgetrack SKH150. Here in the small tractors, once again. There it is. The SKH150. Base price is $116,000. You can change the color, of course, for $1,500, just like on all the rest there. Trailer bugs, standard, twin wheels for $5,200. You can have just communal wheels. That's what I got on this one. Midases for $4,700, twin wheels. Michelin, $4,800 for twin wheels. Got it. Got a front loader attacher there. Oh, shoot. The horsepower is 150 horsepower, 110 kilowatts, 150 liters of diesel fuel, 38 of DEF, 24 miles per hour top speed, although I'm pretty sure it's going to say 26. Yep. Nice interior. Start it up. Looks like it has a rear camera to it, but stuck on a... Looks like a mower? Yeah. Focus, they kind of need to put like maybe a mirrored image of like what they do here on that. That'd be kind of nice. This is constructive criticism, this is not hating. Fan doesn't move on this either. No, probably not. Oh, that's a strange radiator though. Anyway, here's how it sounds. Sounds like every other tractor and farming simulator. The next tractor I'm going to be showing to you is this Lentrak. Go to small tractors. I have a lot of mods, as you can tell. Here it is, the Lentrak 130. It's $105,500 base price. Of course, you can change the color here, like blue for $1,500, yellow, orange, yada yada yada. Rim colors can be changed for $300. Wheel brands: Trailer Bug, Nokian, Michelin. Standard, wide tires. Nokian Communal, Michelin wide tires. For $2,000 for that one, $1,000 for the Communal, $2,000 for the Michelin. Front loader attacher, $1,500. It is 136 horsepower, 100 kilowatts, 120 liters with 20 liters of DEF. Top speed 31 miles per hour. I assume, however, if I get on the inside, it's going to say 35. 32, I was close. Very nice exterior on this. I like the cab operator station. In fact, let's take a look on the inside of it. Very nice looking. Very nice. Little fire extinguisher back there. All the interior lights come on when you... Nope. Nice and bright. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Start it up. There's a nice sound to it. Very nice. Okay, the next machine in this pack is the ABTT281 Plus. Go to your small tractors. Here it is right here, the AB2TTE281 Plus, $92,000 starting price. You can change the color to whatever you want for $300. Wheel brands, Midas, Standard, or Twin Wheels for $1,100. Trailer Bug, Standard. Standard is $250. Lawn tires, which kind of cool, for $100. Standard for $250. 100 horsepower, 80 kilowatts, or 80 kilowatts, 90 liters of diesel fuel, 24 miles per hour. I like the lawn tires. This looks like it could be for multi-purpose tool. Has a nice modern diesel sound to it. A very nice interior operator station here. Very not trivial. Nice seatbelt. Four-wheel drive steering. You cannot take that off. Kind of nice though, that means you can turn on a dime. I personally like that. You may not, I personally like it. The next item in this pack is the Lentrak Unitrack. Head over, I believe it's small tractors. No, I'm wrong. Ah, here it is. In miscellaneous, Unitrack 122L drive, $153,000 base price. A little pricey. You can either change it to red or orange. Orange for $500, red for nothing. You have a standard, a front hydraulic. Your standard comes with a, looks like a bumper, warning bumper. Of course, front hydraulic with the front hydraulic. You have Midas, trailer bug, standard on the Midas, twin wheels for $0, wide tires for $200. On the trailer bug, no price change, just different style. 122 horsepower, 90 kilowatts, 100 liters of diesel fuel, 24 miles per hour, top speed. It says 32 on the inside. Very nice. Oh, cool. Look at those little beacons down there. They flash. I like that. Kind of a nice detail. Of course, it is a cab over engine design. I kind of like. Very nice. Nice engine sound too. Now, with this Unitrack, you get 3 bed options. You get a manure spreader, a slurry spreader, and a standard bed. Let's take a look at these. For the platform, or as a standard bed, you can change the color to orange if you want to for $150. You have a platform extension for $3,500. Only a 3-point hitch for $5,000. You get the platform, 3 hitch, or the platform plus with the 3 hitch for $8,500 extra dollars. A nice little, you know, kind of nice really. You can not only haul your, well, what you can see down there, all sorts of items, but You can pull something with it too. Kind of nice. Kind of nice. Let's head over to the Slurry Spreaders. Here it is. For the Lentrak 122L drive, the ADF 3200 by Agrar. $20,000 starting price. 3,200 liters of slurry. 10-meter spread. 10 miles an hour on your base. You can have a 5-meter spread with a swivel distributor. I kind of like the style of that. I don't know why, but it makes me happy. Or an 8-meter with the drag hose. If you want the best for the best, or the widest spread, go ahead and get the 10. Oh yes. The prices on those: $2,000 for the swivel, $14,000 for the drag, spreader plate free. For the manure spreader, you have the Mistral 3400 SR, $20,000. 3,400 liters with a 12-meter spread, top operating speed 10 miles an hour. It looks like it kind of throws it to the side. I'm not a big fan of these. I'll be honest with you. I'm not. I'd much rather use something like this New Holland or this Krone. But that's just me. So there are your 3 items that you can have with this here. Pretty neat. Let's take a look at our mowing mowers next. Okay, starting off with the mowers. We have this little thing here. Go to your mowers and the vehicles. The CC66 with an 18 horsepower engine is $14,000. Has a 2-meter wide swath on it. $14,000. Pretty expensive by AB. You have a wide tires for $50. Standard for nothing. Spiked roller wide, which I assume would be for side hills, $300, or maybe if you want to aerate. $200 for the spike rollers. 18 horsepower, 25 liters of gasoline, 5 miles per hour, top speed, 2-meter wide swath. And here's all the different varieties. They all sound the same, so let's just stick to this one here. Steers by the handle. But here's something really cool about this. It's the walking animation. He even moved his arms on it. So, let's go to cruise control. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Man, that's awesome there. I like that. Of course, you can adjust your cruise control too. 4 mile an hour, 3 mile an hour, 2 mile an hour, 1 mile an hour. Barely going. Slow mo. Got some grass over here. I'm kind of anxious to try this out. Let's stop him here. Lower the mower. To lower it, he actually tilts it up. Or tilts it down. Or it tilts the handle down and then, yeah. Anyway, turn on the mower. Now if you look, it's a sickle mower. And it moves the teeth on it. Pretty neat. Makes a 2-meter swath. So if you want to do this to a whole entire field that's about the size of Kansas, be my guest. Personally, I'm not going to. If I want to mow something like this, I'll use a giant mower, but hey, the option's there. It's so neat. But is it useful? That would be up to you. That would be up to you. Nice. For more mowers here, we have these. Yeah. Head over to your tools. Here we go. Alright. First one we're going to start out with is the 240. F240 by Sepp Kunso for $12,000. You need at least 40 horsepower to run it. It has a 2.4 meter wide swath. It does have rotary knives on it. 12 mile an hour top speed. The next one is the Novel Pin by Pottinger 261 for $12,000. $45 horsepower. You need to run it. I bet it's, yeah, it looks like it's, well, that could be a rotary. That could be a rotary type instead of knives. Flail. Could be a flail. That's what I meant. Top working speed, 13 mile an hour. The next one is a NovaCat 301 Alpha Motion for $16,000. 60 horsepower minimum. 3.1 meter, 13 miles an hour. Has rotary knives underneath. And then the Nova Disc 812 for, you have to have 90 horsepower to operate this machine. 8.1 meter wide swath, 13 mile an hour top speed. These have knives in them. And here's what they look like. Here's your nice little mowers. I bet that's a knife type too. Now I think about it. What the knives kind of look like there. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, let's take a look at these pickup wagons here. Head to your tools. Go to your loading wagons. Here's the Swiss Elite S31. This goes, I forgot to mention this, this goes with the Lentrak 122L drive. It's a 12,000 liter loading wagon. 12 mile an hour top speed for $21,500. The next one is the Boss Alpine 251. You need at least 60 horsepower to run it. 16,100 liters worth of material can hold. Top working speed, 12 miles an hour. The next one after that is the Euroboss 330 DT for $45,000. Has a 20,500 liter capacity. You need at least 90 horsepower to operate it, and 12 mile an hour top speed, working top speed. And the last one is the Pottinger Servo 4010D for $70,500. It has 26,000 liters worth of material it can hold. You need at least 130 horsepower, top speed 12 mile an hour. You can add a different wheel. Your standard is your trailer bug. You can add a Michelin for $350. Here's what these look like. These look like they might have came out on 2000 Farming Simulator 2017, which I think they did. which I would not be surprised. I think they did. In fact, I wonder if that has the ratchet sound whenever you run it. Let's see. Ooh. No, it doesn't. Interesting. I'll just leave the tractor there for now. Huh. Okay then. Alright, I'm going to take a quick drink here, and I'll be right back with you. Alright. Next thing we're going to take a look at is the Teddlers that come with this pack. There are 2 of them. Head over to your Teddlers, or Teddlers, I should say. Here they are right here. The Pottinger Alpine 4.4 for $7,000. You need at least 30 horsepower to operate it. 4.4 meter swath, 11 mile an hour top speed. And the Pottinger 23, or the Pottinger HIT hit to 8.9T for $23,000. You need at least 60 horsepower to operate this. 8.9 meter width, swath, and 11 miles per hour top speed. And here's what they look like. Here's the 8.9 and the little one there. Kind of neat. Kind of neat. I believe it was this one here that has like a really neat little like spring sound to it. I think it was, yeah. The next item we're going to take a look at is the Swather? Windrower. Now you get, I forgot to add these into it, but you get several types here. You get a favorite 254, 20 horsepower, 2.5 meter wide, 12 miles an hour. You can get the Kinso Vario, which is a little bit different, or Nunso Vario, just a little bit different color, but 20 horsepower. That throws with the tines, throws it against this plate right here. Pretty neat. 20 horsepower, so you could probably use the Ferguson on that. The Air 300F Alp. Oh, I'm sorry, that favorite is $5,000. The Air 300F Alp is $15,000. This is what it looks like here. Looks like it's got some clear plastic. That actually looks more like a conditioner than a windrower, but it does have a belt. So, pretty neat. Oh yes, and you also need 100 horsepower minimum, 3.5 meter wide swath, 12 miles an hour. The next one is the Pottinger Top 342 for $5,900. Has a 35 horsepower minimum working horsepower range, 30.4 meters wide swath, 11 mile an hour top speed for $5,900. And then you have, finally, in the windrower, Top 612C, $18,500. It is a 5.9 meter, which is kind of nice. 50 horsepower minimum, 11 mile an hour top speed. You can have standard wheels or wide tires for free. And here's one of the windrowers right here. Like I said, I forgot to add the other ones. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, of course, after you mow, turn, and windrow, you have to bale. And we have two balers here. We have the Pottinger Impress 125F Pro. And then the Pottinger Impress 125FC Pro. Head over to your balers. Baling technology. And here they are. Here is the 125F Pro. It has, of course, a standard 4,000 liter hay bale. 120 horsepower standard or minimum requirement to pull, to use. 12 miles an hour top speed for $66,000. The next one is the Impress 125 FC Pro for $110,500. This is a baling rolling pack here. You can have different foil colors: white, black, pink, or green. Your wheels, trailer bug, Michelin for $800. Wrapper design, you can have it standard or with bale on end turner, $2,000. Minimum horsepower requirement is 160 horsepower, 4,000 liter bale, of course, 12 mile an hour top speed, working speed range. Now, of course, everything that I say here, all the horsepower minimums, personally, I always double it. So I know I'm going to have enough power to use it. Our next, and I believe our final item that we're going to take a look at is a couple of cultivators and a plow. First off, the cultivators. We have one in the, tine type. The Pottinger Synchro 3020, $7,500. 90 horsepower minimum with a 3 meter wide working, or a 3 meter wide cultivation swath. Now 9 miles an hour top speed. Working speed. And we also have one here in the disc harrows. The Pottinger Terradisc 3001 for $16,000. 95 horsepower minimum. A 3 meter wide swath in cultivation. 10 mile an hour top speed. Top working speed range. My brain does not want to work today. Plows. The Pottinger Servo 25 for $14,000. Need at least 85 horsepower to operate this piece of equipment. It has only a 1.2 meters wide swath for plow, which is not very big. 7 mile an hour top speed. I mean, 85 horsepower with 1.2. On the Ferguson, you have 15 for a 1 and a 20 for a 1.5. That's only 1.2, and you need 85 horsepower. So just keep that in mind. Here's the Spade type. Spade, that's what they're called. There's a Spade type. Pretty neat. The disc harrow. Pretty nice. And your plow. Which, of course, turns over. So you don't have to, go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But anyway. Wow. Quite a bunch of equipment. Quite a bunch of equipment. Oh, one last thing before I go. I'm sorry, I just seen this. You get a trailer. A Brockman trailer. Head over to Miscellaneous. And here it is. MHAL 432035 by Brockman. For $6,000. In fact, that's what I put those little mowers on. And it hauls nice. Got it hooked up to the AFM, aka Austin Gypsy? Or maybe Land Rover? Kind of pulls it down in the back, but that's okay. So, what are my final thoughts on this? Well, you'll see that in the next part. For the meantime, I'm Leapin' Leppin'. I'll see you in the next part.